Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Wednesday, and I'm here today. I'm going to be showing you how to make a couple of cards using the rainbow washi tape. Whoops. And I'm making 2 cards, and one's a shaker. So I'll be right back. Hi, everybody. So these are the 2 cards that I'm going to be making today. And this one, now I'll explain how I did this, but it looks like I actually just stamped on the paper. But of course, I couldn't do that. So I'm going to show you how I got around that. And then I made this into a shaker. And then this one is using the other elements on the rainbow washi tape. So Karen's at the store today. I'm at home. So this is the rainbow washi tape. Now, we've had this in our store for a while, and some of you might have it. But we were waiting on the dies, and we now have the dies in. So what you do is you just take your washi tape, and I've got a piece of cardstock here, and you just put this down. Now you can use a credit card or one of these tools. This is for my vinyl. Okay, so I've got it that far. And then I'm just going to take my knife, and cut that off. Okay, and then you can just smooth it out. If you've got any wrinkles on it, they just come out. It's so pretty. All the rainbow colors. I love it. All right, and then you take your die. And you put it on your plate. Now you'll notice that this is not long enough. My plate is not long enough. So I just go in one way, move it up, and then cut it the other way. Okay, so there's the die, and I'm just going to get that cut out. All right, once it's cut out, these are all your bits and pieces. Now, the one that I'm going to make first is this one. So I'm going to put these pieces aside. So I'm using the wreath, but you'll notice here I have all of these white embossed pieces. Now you can't, this stamp is all one piece. All right, so you can't very well go along and stamp on the card. So what I did was I stamped this on the blue paper and I heat embossed it in white. And then I cut it out using the die. And then this is what I got. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 4 by 5 1/4 piece of paper, and then I'm just going to glue them on here, and then that makes it look like I stamped it. All right, so I'm just going to glue these on. So I'll put that one there. I'm going to have some hanging over the end, and then I'll use those pieces to fill in. Just putting these here. And then some of the other pieces, I'll just cut them off and I'll fill them in. Okay. So this is just a way of making a background. And you do get a little dimension with it then. But you also get to use all of your go put that one there. Okay, I'm going to cut some of these off and use some of the bits and pieces. There we go. All right. I can put this one up here. Just using all my little pieces here. I think I'll put this one here. One there. Then I have some of these that I can add on. I've got this one here. Put that there. And we're good to go. Can I put a bit of this one on here? Oops. There we go. And there's my background. Now I don't think I'm going to be needing this one, so I could probably take that off and put it there. Because I'm going to be cutting a hole. In there, so I'll put that there. Just fill that hole in. Okay, so now it looks like I have stamped and embossed to create a background. Okay, now I've got a little piece there. What I can do is I'm going to take a gel pen. If it worked. That one's not working very well. What about this one? There we go. Okay, so we're done. Now I need a circle cut. So I'm going to take my circle. I know I have it here somewhere. And I'm going to cut out my circle. And this will be for my shaker and put my wreath around. Okay. I'm just going to put some tape on here just to hold it in place. I think that looks good. And I'm just going to cut a hole. Also, putting it through my die cut machine, it really flattens everything out and makes sure it's all adhered. So that's another thing that you can do. All right. So there's my background. I think it looks very nice. All right, now I'm going to take my card. Oh, I better trim off some of these so I don't need them hanging off the edge. There we go. Now I'm embossing in white, so I really don't want white showing here. So I'm going to put a piece of blue paper underneath here, like that, so that it is blue, because that's what I want. I want a blue color. So I'll just put that on now. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on here just to fill in that hole. Now, if I was doing it in any other color, I wouldn't need to do this. So now what I'm using is I'm using the Embossable Acetate. They call it window plastic. It's by Judikins. So I'm just going to take a piece of that. This is heat resistant. And since I'm embossing on it, I need heat resistant acetate. So I'm just going to put this into my stamp platform. I am going to use my anti-static pillow. And then I'm using this well-used Lawn Fawn. And I think I will use, let me see. I think Hello Sunshine would be cute. All right, so I'm going to put that down here. Move that, moved a bit. All right, now I'm going to use Versamark. And I'm not sure. Just going to get another one. I can wash that off, but I don't want to use it because I misplaced it, because I want this in the middle. There we go. And that looks pretty good. All right, so I'm just going to take that off. You can't see it, but I can. So there's lots to choose from on this stamp. And as you can see, it's very well used. Okay. Now I'm going to take my embossing powder. I'm using white. Knock some of that off. There we go. You can always take a paintbrush and take off the excess there. That's not going to show anyways. Okay, so I've got that. Hello, sunshine. You can see that. And now I'm going to heat emboss that. Just heat this up a bit. Yeah, the triangle scoop is great. We have lots of them in the store for sale. And when you're heating acetate, you want to keep the heat active. You can pretty well see it melting. And I think we're good. So there it is. You can see it. Okay. I did get some on there, which I don't want. I wonder if that will. I'm just going to see if I can take it off. I've just got alcohol here. Probably won't even notice it. Okay. Alrighty. So there is my hello sunshine. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back of this and I'm going to put that right in the center like that. So I'm going to put some tape around it. I want it as close to my circle as I can. So there we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to trim some of this off. I suppose I could have done this prior. But that would have been too easy, right? Okay. All right, so now I'm going to take some foam tape. And I'm going to put my foam tape. I want to make sure I've got nice even edges there. Now you can put foam tape or you can put layers of paper. whatever you want. I'm just doing the foam tape. And I'm actually just going to put one layer of it. Sometimes I put two. This time I'm just going to do one. It all depends on what you're putting in for your shaker bits. Just putting this here. So I'm just leaving the inside empty because that's where my shaker is going to be. I may as well put a piece in here. It looks like it's made for it. And there we go. Okay, so this is where the shaker bits are going. Now, I put some of these in, but I also had these I thought might look kind of cute. We sell these in the store. These are little flowers. So I thought I'd just kind of find the smaller ones. These are by Bo Bunny. I'm actually using these in my card class. But I thought for this one, I would just put the smaller ones in. But when the virtual class, but I don't want the big ones in this one. So I'm just picking out some small ones. There we go. Let's see if I can find another white one. No. Okay. So I have those. I think these might look just a little too big. I don't know. What do you think? There's a little one there. There we go. All right. So we'll just put those in. What the heck? I'm going to put some of these white ones in. All right. There we go. And the way that I'm doing it, I can't very well have ones that roll all over the place. So I think these would look good. I think so. I'm also going to just rub the inside of this just so that the tape, I get the stickiness off the tape. Okay. Now I have powder all over it. Okay, so now I'm just going to peel this off. There's another one. So the shaker bits come in a package, and you get the large and small of the peachy pink, and you get the large and small of the white. And they're nice and flat. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on. My alignment tool would have been handy here. And there we go. And they shake up quite nicely. All right. All right. And then I'm going to take my wreath and I'm going to put it on. Isn't that nice? I love it. This rainbow is just fantastic. So we'll add a little dimension to this. So nice. The possibilities for this washi tape are endless. But this looks like it was actually stamped on the paper. And I'll put that on. And there we go. There's our card. Isn't that cute? All right. So that was using my washi tape, my die, my stamp, and I will also do one. There is a stencil, and I'll be doing one of those next week. Okay. Now for the second card, I am told you each week I would use this fantastic die set. So this is card number 3 using it. This is my die of the month. So it's pretty a pretty versatile one. Okay. All right, I use this background. It's called Radiant Background. But I did cut it down in size because I wanted it to fit onto my card. So you can see that there's little tears in it, or because I cut the sides off. But that's fine. It glues on just fine. Oops. I like this background, but I did want a little bit of an edge on this one, so I'm just gonna dot glue around here. There we go. Make sure I got that right. Okay. Okay, now I am going to also use this circle that it was cut out from the center. It's an optional. Okay, so what I did was I cut out the smaller circle and I cut it out 3 times and I layered it up. Okay, so then I'm going to put that on there like that. Now I'm going to add some tape on the back just to raise it up a little bit. Cut this. There we go. And then I'll just put it on here like that. Okay, so I've got room here to put in my flowers. So now I'm going to take the rest of those flowers because I only used the wreath, remember? And I'm just going to slide that in there. And if the tape gets in the way, you can just kind of lift it up. Oh, I want to get rid of these. So I'm just going to do a dry placement because I don't want to glue them in yet. Make sure I've got them all where I want them. And then I can add glue and whatnot underneath them. This one I'm going to put here, so I'll be able to put some pop dots underneath that. So that it's the same height as the circle. There we go. And then this one, I am going to put right here so I can add some dimension up here. And then I have this one. I think I'll just move that down a little smidge if I can. There we go. Just add it in there. And this I'll just glue in. Look how colorful that is. I love it. And then I have these ones. Now, I'm using the Pinkfresh sentiments. So I could put that on there like that. So I think I'm even going to put this lower like that. So I don't want it. And then I can put another one under there. So we'll just add some glue, because this is what I'm putting in here, thinking of you. So then that kind of covers it all. Okay, so I'm going to put one of these up here. There we go. I have an extra one. I guess I didn't use this on my other one, so I think I'm just going to stick it in there to cover it up. Okay, and then I'll just glue this down. And this one. Okay, once you're happy with it, then you can add the sentiment. Okay, I'm just going to tuck this under there. And then put that on. Perfect. So this one I can add some behind here. There we go. Put that like that. And some glue here. So there's 2 cards using the rainbow washi tape. And there we go. So we have Hello Sunshine with our little shaker flowers in there. And then this one. So we have lots in stock. So if you want the rainbow washi tape, you can just let us know, or come on in the store or shop online. Right, so there they are. All right. Tomorrow, I'm back in the store, and I am going to be making this card. Now, this is using so what you do is there's a little elastic in there, and you just push that in, put it in this little holder, and put it in your card. And I'm going to show you how to make this using the board, and I'm going to do this tomorrow. So the recipient would get the card, open it up, and it says hold here, and then it pops up. And you can put confetti in there and whatnot. I just love it. So enjoy the day. It's so cute. You could have a gift card under here. Would be cute. And then you pull it and it pops out. Okay, so that's what I'm making tomorrow. And then I'm going to use the board to show you how to do it. And then on Friday, I'm making a card, which I don't normally make these kind of cards, but I'm using this new sunflower die from Lawn Fawn. And I saw it and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try that because I don't normally make these kind of cards. And this is what I made. Let your smile change the world. So I'll show you how I made it. And I made a slimline. All right. So that'll be on Friday. Oh, we have somebody from Portugal. Hello. Glad you found me. I'm sure we can ship to Europe. I have an online store, so you can go on there. We can work something out. Nice to see you. Okay, so this is Friday. The box, surprise box is Thursday. And then we did these today. So I hope you enjoyed the class, and I hope you purchase the rainbow. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think it's gorgeous. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.